I want to greet you all Africans, my brothers, my sisters, my family. I want to talk to you for a moment. I have been hearing in the past year people talking about the idea that, number one, we need to know ourselves. Number two, we need to change our mindset. And I want to say and ask a question like, how many people had to change their mindset in China in order for China to be developed? How many people, or which people, had to change their mindset in order for South Korea, in order for Japan, in order for Europe after the World War? How many people had to change their mindset? How many people had to know who they are to change, for their nations to transform? Yes, there is that realization, that understanding that it is the mindset change. It is the change of those specific ideas that determine your action. That's what is a mindset. There are set ideas that are in your mind that will unfold into what you do. So when we talk about changing the mindset of an African so that we can change, I think, I want to say I believe, I want to say I know, because once you say you know, the whole thing takes a new turn and a new meaning. I want to say to you that Africans, my brothers, it is not a renewing of our mind that will take us where we need to be. It is not an understanding of who we are that is going to take us where we need to be. It is the understanding of the forces that are working within Africa, within our system, forces that are working on our system, forces that are working at our system. When we understand the forces, when we know the forces and understanding the function of a realization of what the forces are doing to us, when we do, the only way that God made things to happen is that we find what to do about those forces. Because when we know what to do about the forces, then we can get what we want. Right now, Africa has not been able to rise over the years because of the thinking and the mindset of Western nations and now China that has been sitting on our system and designed for us to be unable to rise through the control of our mind, through the control of the system, of the political system. It was caged, and it's still caged, such that our presidents are mere managers of somebody else's system, an economic system that belongs to the Western nation, to the Europe, to the Americans. Our presidents are nothing more than governors. They are managers, they are not leaders. That is the truth. So what is it that we need to do as Africans to get away from where we are? To uplift Africa from third world states to a first world state. That is the preoccupation that should be on our mind. How do we raise whatever your country is in Africa from third world state to an advanced state that is equitable, in other words, that relates or is a function of the technologies today. What is it that we need to do to uplift Africa? Never mind what forces are there. Because when we know what to do, we can align those forces. My brothers, the only way for you to be somebody, the only way for you to change things, the only way for things to become is to have a plan. What we need in Africa is not a mindset change. What we need in Africa is not knowing ourselves, but what we need in Africa is to engage the organic divine way that God has structured and already exists of how a people will rise. And that is the organic thought process of starting from the inside, having a foresight of the future and a true picture of the future of that future. When you have a true picture of that future, a very clear picture of that future, and you justify it, you qualify what exactly is that, and you give it a sense of schedule. What interval of time must it happen? And you justify it. When you start moving, the people, the places, and the things will start moving with you, and will meet you in proportion to the momentum that you create. In other words, seeing is being. When we see a new Africa very clearly, it's going to become. It's not the uplifting of our thinking or mind, because it takes leadership, it takes anointing, it takes calling by God, it takes art, gift for a nation to be led into its future, into its power. It's a leadership. It's somebody somewhere who has a foresight into Africa. That is why, my brothers, in this 2021, we must begin to rally behind a plan. We do have a plan. The plan is called the Rapid Africa Plan, the fast-track modernization of Africa. We follow the plan. We improve the plan. We adjust and tweak the plan, and we work the plan. Work the plan. The Rapid Africa Plan is the best plan, holistic plan that we have this year. Let's rally behind a plan. The Rapid Africa Plan. It is a plan we need. It is not the lifting of our minds. It's a leadership. Somebody, a few people that have a foresight of what Africa needs to be and what to do. What to do, reset Africa afresh, start afresh. What to do, read the right act to these foreign forces and say, enough is enough, is enough, is enough. We have awoken. We will not sleep anymore. Africa will never be the same again, and 2021 is the year of the momentous leap of the rise of Africa. I want to thank you, my brothers and sisters. Let's follow behind the plan, the Rapid Africa Plan, the fast-track modernization of Africa.